Okay, so Chelsea Arsenal 1-1. Um, Obviously, I'm disappointed because I I really was confident we can beat Chelsea with the team we have, and also the fact that the game, the way it panned out with Moise getting a red card in the first half, that Chelsea going one man down. We also should have capitalized on beating Chelsea, but it didn't happen. So I'm going to start with the positives. One is we haven't lost. We're still unbeaten, guys. And we didn't lose to Chelsea away. This is 3 straight seasons that we haven't lost to Chelsea at the Bridge. So that record continues. On the flip side of the same game, we've beaten Chelsea in the last 3 seasons. So if that amounts to anything, I expect us to then beat Chelsea, the return leg. So that's that. The second positive is that seeing obviously injured players come back and play, and we didn't get a red card because I was worried about that red card because the way the game started, it was a very feisty game first half, very physical, and tackles. I've never seen us this flustered or rattled as a team. I think kudos to Chelsea. I mean, it's not easy to rattle this Arsenal team. We've played some really good sides this season, and none of them managed to rattle Arsenal the way Chelsea did, especially in the first half. So for me, positive that we didn't get a red card. So all our players are going to be available still, unlike Chelsea. Their best player has gotten a red card, so he's going to miss the next 3 games. And those are actually, they have 2 away games and 1 home game, so they're not easy games. So that's a negative for Chelsea. Positive, we didn't lose. Unbeaten record continues, and we didn't get a red card. So that's that. And injured players, seeing them back, seeing Gyökeres back was good. So that's great. Seeing Odegaard back as well was good. Now on the negative, obviously, it's 2 points dropped. I felt Chelsea, and I have to give credit to Chelsea, guys. I'm not gonna be, I'm gonna be objective. I'm not gonna be biased here. Chelsea played a good game. They were set up better. They prepared. I feel like they set up to negate Arsenal. Notice how in the first half we didn't get a corner kick, which I thought was interesting. We didn't get one. I was thinking that this game would be decided with set pieces, basically in Arsenal's favor, but we didn't get so many. So credit to Chelsea. Very few teams have been able to do that to Arsenal. So obviously they had their game plan on. Negative again is I feel like Mikel took too long to make changes, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I felt instantly in second half I was hoping he would take out Martinelli, actually move Eze to the left, take out. I was expecting that change instead of the changes he made. Again, another negative for me is our defensive partnership, of Mosquera and Hincapié. I know it's the first time they play in Premier League. They seemed rattled, especially in the first half. And now, what I took out of that is obviously nerves. It's a big game. It's a London derby. It's the first time they're playing Chelsea. It's a pretty small stadium and very hostile. But also, I see that they both need Saliba or Gabriel to have a good game. So it's a partnership that is brand new. They've not played together well, so their dynamics are different. So again, I'll give them credit. We didn't lose the game, and the goal wasn't really an obvious error from them. So that's good. That's on the good side. Another negative for me is, man, Mikel Merino divides opinions for me. Yes, kudos, he scored the goal. I'm glad he did. But man, he's just such a poor footballer. I keep saying this all the time. I don't understand why the simple things, a footballer should do, he struggles. I don't quite get it. I tend to lose confidence every time he has the ball outside the 18-yard box. I just know it's going to be either a poor pass, poorly hit pass, misplaced pass, or just completely rubbish, quite frankly. So it's way too many of those happening. Another negative for me is nobody's really had a good game today. Maybe except for Declan Rice and maybe Timber-ish. Nobody was outstanding, and it's on both sides. Nobody was standing on both sides, not Chelsea. One positive I missed was it was good to see Moise Castle actually punished, because it was completely disgraceful and reckless what the F was that? He just started the game, pumped up, kicking everybody, disrespecting everybody he could on the Arsenal side. I remember a time when Mikel Merino was exchanging words, not just talking to him pretty much. The look of disgust on his face and the way he looked at Mikel Merino, I'm like, look, who's this guy? You're just barely five years old in the Premier League. Where's this coming from? But it was good to see that. I was really glad he got that red card. Another player who should have gotten a red card, but somehow was able to get away with it was Cucurella. So that's kind of poor on Saka. If he had a yellow card like that, I feel Saka should have targeted him to get him sent off, because why not? You have to take advantage of everything available to you. So now let's talk about the game. So we're 5 points now. I think, look, we're still 5 points ahead of Man City, 6 points ahead of Chelsea. Our next game is at home to Brentford. Good team. They've been doing well. I think we can win that, and then away to Aston Villa. So I don't know what's up with Saliba. I hope he's not serious. Hope he can come back, because if we're going off of the game today, I don't have much confidence in our defensive partnership of Mosquera and Hincapié as much as I do with when they're broken apart, either paired with any of our regulars or our main regulars. So that's something of a bit of a worry for me. Calafiori as well. I think he's fine. He was just taken off because Mikel felt he was being targeted, which I expect Chelsea to do. Once he got a yellow card, I expected Estavio to be all over him, but unfortunately for them, they got a red card, so he had to come off. But all in all, again, kudos to the team. Nobody stands out per se for me. It wasn't a great game, both for Arsenal, both for Chelsea. Honestly, it was a very Stoke versus Everton-ish type of game. It wasn't just good play, barely any good passes, no good true passes or good flair, and nothing like that. Eze was anonymous, again, because of the game, the kind of game it was. So he didn't really get to play his game. It wasn't, but it was good to see Odegaard. I was watching the game with my mate. I said, this game needs Odegaard. It needs someone who can hold the ball. Make a few touches and just hold the ball. And when he came on, I thought he did well. I really want to see Odegaard and Eze play together, though. Like, really be on the same pitch. Like, start the game. I know Mikel's tried to do that. It didn't work out this season because of Odegaard getting injured. But I'd love to see that. I felt he should have taken up Martinelli, or taken off Merino and moved Eze to the left and moved Martinelli to play central. But he chose otherwise. I mean, he's a coach, so he knows better. But all in all, it's not a great result, but it's not a bad result either, because it's in Stamford Bridge. A lot of teams will go to Stamford Bridge and probably even lose. Yeah, I mean, everybody. Man City, Liverpool lost already. So it's not going to be an easy ground to go to. I can assure you that. So if you look at it in hindsight, maybe sometime in February or March, you realize it was actually not a bad result. Yes, I know as a fan, we want to take 3 points. I feel like we are set up to take 3 points for Chelsea, but it didn't happen. Again, remember, history matters here too. 3 straight seasons now, we haven't been able to beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, but we always tend to beat them when they come to our home at the Emirates. So if that means anything, I expect us to be hopeful that we can beat Chelsea in the return leg. So now on to the next, man. The next game is Brentford. I think it's on Wednesday. We should go back, regroup, rethink this game, process this game, and find ways to beat Brentford. I think we can beat Brentford at home. They're a good side, but I think we can beat them at home if we play our game. So one key thing today, we didn't play our game, and Chelsea made sure we didn't play our game today. So which is why you have to give Chelsea kudos that they did well today. And I'm still not convinced for Chelsea. Quite frankly, I'm not convinced Chelsea can challenge for the title. I think they are just they're too inconsistent as a team to push for the title. So maybe not this season. Maybe next season, if Chelsea keep this group together and the coach, maybe they can. But I don't think it'll happen this season. So I still look at Liverpool. I still look at Man City, Liverpool. Yuck. I still look at Man City as the true title competition for Arsenal this season. Even though I think Arsenal, I still maintain my earlier claim that Arsenal will win the Premier League. We're still doing well with what I call our expected losses. We still haven't lost at places where you typically think we could lose. Like today's an example, we didn't lose, so that's good. Another game that I've said before that we could lose, because we're not going to go unbeaten. I don't think we're going to lose too many games. I said 3 to 4 games this season we would lose. One of them is the game on the weekend away to Aston Villa. It's a very difficult place. We've always had mixed results there. They beat us a few times. We beat them a few times. Hardly any draw, I think. So it won't surprise me. But if we play dirty, sometimes required, we could get away with a draw at Aston Villa. But you know what? Thinking too far ahead. The next game is Brentford away. Kudos to the boys. We didn't lose. And yeah, let the battle continue. Cheers, everyone. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Really appreciate it. Give me likes and leave me comments. I'll get back to you. And thank you all. Cheers. Bye-bye.